Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. So,
What up?
we're doing a pod talk because we just got stood up.
Stood up.
It happens. Actually, it's never happened before, has it?
I think maybe once.
Has it?
Maybe one time. I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
Anyways, here we are. Welcome to the Wandering Minds Podtalk podcast. Podtalk 34.
23?
Oh,
Close.
very.
Close. Do you want to talk about what's going on with you?
I mean, nothing really. Same
Okay.
old song and dance here.
Me too.
Cool.
Trying to adjust to the schedule has been pain in the ass. In fact, I'm thinking about like having to go to the gym at like 5
AM?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, but like
Ugh.
the length of time it takes me, by the time I drop the kids off at school, I'm not getting to the gym until 9.
Yeah.
And like trying to get shit done at 11 is just too early. Like I'm unshowered
Right,
today
yeah.
because I didn't even get to finish my lift again.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, I didn't get to
that
finish it
sucks.
yesterday. I didn't get to finish it today because going in at 9 just,
Yeah.
if I'm going to make it anywhere. And of course, today I got caught up. I'm talking with someone as I was trying to go out the door. So I got here even later.
Of course.
Yes. But I'm like, how am I going to balance this? And the only other really option is to go at 5 in the
Earlier.
fucking
Oh,
morning.
God.
Yeah. And so I don't know.
You won't see me at that time.
No, I know. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to move forward.
Yeah. Well, don't they catch the bus?
They haven't this year, so
Oh.
I can sign them up for the bus. I haven't registered them yet. And the reason for that is we can't see the bus coming. I don't know when the bus has been
and
there.
They're always fucking late. Buses are always late.
Well, they're all often early too. So like we rush to get out the fucking door.
Yep.
And like down around the corner to see if the bus has come and they've missed it. And
Shit.
And so when I depend on that, then it throws off my morning even more because I'm like, all right, now we gotta like take you. It's been less stress for me just to drop them off myself.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. That's what I ended up doing when the girls were, by the time they hit middle school, I was taking them to school because the buses were always fucking late.
Well, in middle school where we live, the kids couldn't catch the bus anyway because you have to live 1.5 miles away, and we live 1.4 miles away.
Oh, shit.
So we have to drop off the oldest two anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, which, so what we're doing is Joseph is dropping them off on his way to work, and then I'll take the other two to school before I go to the gym or work, whichever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-hour window is a tight window to work out, especially when you got to warm up and...
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, that's it. It's not even 2 hours because I have to be home and be able to shower and leave.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, so you got
I got a 10-minute drive
or something. Yeah.
I got, 20 minutes maybe. Like I can shower and get ready pretty quick, but I've been trying to take this fucking thing off for days.
Let me pull it right now.
I need to be able to take a lengthy shower.
You got to get it warmed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be able to peel it off.
Right, without it pulling off some ink.
Yeah, but I haven't had the like yesterday. Anyway. Anyway, I don't want the gym to delay my day until 12 because I also I want to work.
Yeah.
And because then it's like 12 to 2:30 and then I got to go get the kids.
Yeah.
So if I went to the gym earlier, it would free up several hours in the morning. So
Yeah.
just trying to figure out that schedule.
That early bird shit, man, I can do it, and it actually feels good when I do it, but it's so hard to get up and get going at 5 a.m. to work out, to start your workout in the morning.
No, I remember.
For me, anyways.
Yeah. No, it was for me also.
And I mean, we've talked about how, it's people work out in the mornings or they work out at nights. And it's like, for me, I got a window of time where I feel peak. I feel really good and awake and active enough to do it. 5 o'clock in the morning or late afternoon is not my peak.
Yeah. Well, getting there at 9, I never like going, and I'm getting there at 9.
Yeah. See,
I always
that's
prefer
late
to get
just in
there
and of itself.
8:30 at the latest.
Yeah.
And I know it's only a half hour later, but
It makes a difference.
But now I'm thinking about like all this shit like I need to get done. I need to get through this workout so I can.
Especially when you're probably doing a lot of volume stuff right now.
Yeah, I am.
So that's different.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure that out because I do not want to get up that early. But also the other thing is at the gym we go to, like they have the classes there early in the morning. In the mornings,
yeah.
And like, am I going to be able to train there?
Right. Yeah.
So I have to. Like, man, should I
all that matters for sure.
Yeah. So I've just been. It's
trying to make it work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm on deload right now, so that's good.
Yeah, this week.
I started deload a little early. Obviously, what you were alluding to was my arm. I kind of fucked it up the other day. It was my mistake. I was rushing the setup as we had talked about earlier. But the interesting thing about that variation, like we were just talking about, is it's a high box deadlift. So it was 5-inch platform, 5-inch box, and I'm fucking short. So I have to take my time to set up properly in that kind of height with the bar starting that much higher because it takes that much more out of where I would pull the slack, where I would get my body lined up. So it's completely in an abnormal, vulnerable, and that's the point of that variation, is to find your weakness and work with that weakness. The problem with me was I was thinking about the weight on the bar and not the height of the bar. So I'm thinking of just the height. Okay, I need to fucking rip. I need to grip and rip. So I had done 530, 529, and it flew. It was good. So we jumped to 551, and I was getting set up, and I was going to go, and something in here pulled. And I don't think it's not a bicep tear because the bicep's still connected. I think it's going to end up being just a tendon. I hope it's just the tendon, and I hope it does not require surgery. I'm going to go into the doctor in about an hour, and hopefully they're going to do an MRI and check it out. But it's very minimal pain right now unless I like stretch it out and do stuff with it. So that's why I'm maintaining this bend. I actually have a sling, but I don't want to wear that shit on camera. But so yeah, it was just a stupid mistake on my part. I rushed it. I did not take my time to get into position. And the one thing that over under deadlifters worry about the most is pulling a bicep, and that's potentially what I did or came close to doing. Either way, I kind of fucked up something in there, so I'm going to need to take some time off of that for a while anyways. But I think I'm going to try and switch to hook grip and start training hook grip. Yeah. Because, as I get stronger with more weight on the bar, and I'm not the type that can take too much time setting up. Like you see people that just like, it's like they spend a whole fucking minute meditating, getting into position. That's not me. I fucking like to get my breath, grip, and fucking go. Because once I get my breath, I want to fucking go. That's my, everything's tight, everything's ready to go. But that is probably a really bad way of doing things, especially when you don't get into position properly. And I bend my back. I have more of a bend to my back than straight. So I need to work on getting my hips down more, and all that stuff goes into play. But as I get heavier weight on the bar, I need to be more aware of taking my time, getting into position, and then going, which is another part of the vulnerable aspect of my lifting, because again, I want to use my energy to fucking go, and taking time to get into position
it's hard.
It is hard. For me, for sure.
Yeah, because I've done that, like taking the time to really like, okay, this is all. And then the 225 felt so fucking heavy. Mm-hmm. And then when I got up to like 245, 265, maybe not 265, higher weight. Yeah. I was like, fuck that. I wasted way too much energy. It felt like, right? Yeah. Just getting into position. Yeah. And like losing your breath, like because
you lose your psyche, your energy to do it. Yeah, that's for me. That's what it is. It's like I lose I'm like super pumped up, and then I'm taking all this fucking lollygag time getting all set up, and it's like I lose my oomph. Yeah. At that point.
Yeah, I understand.
So it sucks, but it is what it is. It's part of lifting. It's part of powerlifting. It's part of perfecting your art. for sure, because this is something that you have to fucking perfect and get right. And you got practitioners out there that just spend so much time, and every single set, every single rep should ideally be a perfect rep, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the idea of even warming up under a squat bar, every single warm up under just the bar alone should be exactly the same as it is under weight.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, myself included, rush that. We just want to warm up, and then start setting up, right? But where it's like muscle memory, you need to, every single set, every single rep should be practicing perfect form and technique.
Yeah.
And I don't do that. So and I paid for it. So, but hopefully it's not that bad. I'll find out. Hopefully I'll find out today, and then we'll go from there. And yeah, back at it or not.
Yeah. Hook grip is really painful, and I feel like once like you figure it out,
yeah,
like where your fingers need to be, and it's different for everyone, you can do it pretty fast.
Right. Yeah.
But it fucking hurts.
Well, I see people that do hook grip and they're able to get into position pretty rapidly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like John Hack is one guy that I like to watch a lot, because as soon as he gets his breath at the top, he's down and up.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, he
And
doesn't spend any time setting up and doing all that shit. And I see more sumo lifters that do more of that, more of the setting up, getting the feet, getting this, getting that, and getting that, which is cool. And it works for them, but they're at a different angle also, I think, that would allow them to get their breath in differently, I think, than a conventional. I don't know. What do you think about that? Like when you're setting your breath, is it from a sumo position or a conventional position? You think it's any different?
I mean, it's got to be different.
Because you're setting wider, you're getting wider, you're able to get your stance in position, you're upright, getting your breath in, right? So for me, it's hard for me to get into position and then get my breath right.
Right. That's the thing. Is like with sumo, you're more upright.
Yeah.
With conventional, you're more bent over.
Yeah.
Depending on the person, right? But for me,
and the mechanics.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm short, but I'm still bent over.
Yeah.
I'm still.
So having the time to like get your feet set, and then, well, I do that.
You do, but you're a grip and ripper too, though.
Yeah, no, I totally am. And that's why when it gets to a certain point, like I like to do hook, but it hurts so bad.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to deaden my nerves and then just go for it.
That's what Devin said.
I don't want this shit to, and that's the problem with this now, with this injury right here, right now, is it's gonna fuck with me now. Right?
Yeah,
it's going to constantly be fucking with me now.
Like mentally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which really sucks, because that 551 would have been a sweet little victory for the day before deload off the 5-inch block had I gotten it, which I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it, but we'll know next time I try it. Yeah. So anyway, the getting the breath right. Oh, I was talking about John Hack's setup. He's super quick about it. Gets his feet.
And he does conventional?
Yeah. Yep. Conventional. Gets his feet into position. Gets his breath and goes. And he's super, super speedy about it. And there's a lot of conventional, and there's some sumo deadlifters that are pretty quick about their setup too. But most conventional deadlifters, I think, from what I've observed, are a lot faster about getting into position and just going.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's less to think about because you just need your feet.
Yeah. Planted properly.
Yeah. And it's a more natural stance because like it's usually just the way that you normally stand. Whereas like sumo is like, all right, this feels
right
where my feet should be.
You got to get your width properly.
Yeah. And I think that probably is a lot of it. It's a less natural stance. And so it's.
The hinging's different. Yeah.
Yeah. So it takes a bit more time to.
Yeah.
Like settle down into it, maybe make sure everything is balanced. Because like maybe your right leg isn't as far out as your left or something. And then you're not even. So I can see where sumo would take longer to like set up.
I definitely do not want to go back to sumo. Not that I would need to for this, that's not it. But I definitely want to start hook grip, start training hook grip and get that going. Because I think once I can get that locked in, my strength will be even I'll be able to lift even more probably. Because the psychological thing with the over under is always fucking there, and now it's going to be even worse.
Yeah,
now it's definitely going to be even worse.
Yeah,
and I think I don't know for sure, but I think with a double over, it would probably be easier to notice the lockout at the top maybe versus the over under.
Yeah, because
you got one arm that's rotated slightly.
I can see where that would definitely make a difference. Trevor helped me with mine. Devin helped me, and he was just like, you just gotta
do it.
Yeah, and like
start training.
Let your nerves die.
Yeah,
and then Trevor really helped me understand like where on like my finger and my thumb everything needs to be.
Yeah, get it dialed in.
Yeah,
but other than that, everything's going good. I mean, strength wise, everything was going good. The one lift that I missed, which was this Sunday, because this happened on Saturday, was a bench variation, which is fine. It would have been cool to get that because it was this, I think the one board or the skim board, something like that. But last week we did a heavy squat variation, which was a pin press. I don't know if we talked about that or not, but that was a good one. That was a good variation, nice strong variation. But yeah, training is going good. Other than the shit.
I did bamboo bench again today.
How was that?
I like bamboo bench.
Yeah.
It was fine. It's 3x10. I'm progressing.
Cool.
Yeah. I like it. It's very tiring, but I like how challenging it is for such light weight. So if I fuck it up, like I could just push it up. But I'm trying to keep it as still as possible.
Yeah.
So I think maybe because it feels like safer, maybe that's why I like it. But also like the real challenge of like keeping it super still, right? I see people who just like pump it out, but like I try at the top to make sure it's still and
then go
and like keep it steady the whole time. It's like time under tension essentially. Yeah. But like it's interesting, like as I go,
little muscles.
Yeah, I can feel it like in my chest, like and then in my shoulders. I like that part of it.
Right. One thing that I focus on heavily with the bamboo bench is my lats engagement, and that seems to like really. Yeah. Is if you can lock your lats in properly, and everything moves so much more mechanical and smooth. Yeah. When it comes to that, that's what I use that a lot. Before this block, to warm up for bench, for heavy bench.
That makes sense. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was a really good warm up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Bench. So, bamboo bench is a great thing to go. I could see how it would scare a lot of people. Yeah. I mean, and we've talked about it before, where it doesn't take much weight to get shit like flying, and once it's out of control, you're not bringing that shit back unless you settle it.
Yeah, but like settling 60 pounds on my chest, like, that's fine.
Yeah, right? yeah.
But but once it's like, it's hard to.
Once it's going, it's going.
Yeah, but I think that maybe because it feels safer. Like Brett offered to spot me today, and I was like, nah, I don't. Thank you, right? Like I don't need a spot on my 61 pounds. Is what it was. Yeah, but I like it. Not much else going on.
Same here. Same old.
Oh, my birthday is Sunday.
Oh, sheesh.
My birthday is Sunday.
Oh, man. It's her birthday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I am having a birthday party Saturday night.
And everyone's invited.
Nobody's going to come, though, so I'm not.
I'm going to try.
Okay. But I'll have fun by myself. My sisters will be there and my friend Tia.
I will not be coming. This will be an all-female party. Sounds like so.
Well, I don't have a lot of male friends.
Well, I know, but it's just one of those things where. Anyways, happy birthday, Mickey, coming up.
Thanks.
How does that make you feel? Do you feel old? Are you 48 now?
No, not 48. I don't like mentally. I don't feel old, but physically, like I do feel old. Like Saturday, I binge watched of TV, and sitting on the couch kills my fucking back. It hurts. Mm-hmm. Like, I got up Sunday morning out of bed because my back hurt.
Yeah.
I could have slept longer, but I was like, you
need to get a roller and just roll out. That's what I do.
I do have a roller. I should roll out more. You're right. But there's something about watching TV that I hold my head like this also.
Yeah.
And it hurts my...
Wearing that shoulder thing.
Does it make your neck hurt?
What is that fucking thing called?
A sling?
Sling, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not really much weight, but it pulls just enough to kind of fuck my neck up.
Yeah. I have to, like, be watching TV and, like, remember to, like, relax my neck. Like,
yeah.
I don't need to be, like...
Well, because a lot of people will be in a position where they're forward and not just relax.
That's the thing. Is like I sit like this on the couch. Yeah. I like to sit on part of the couch where my feet are in front of me, but like it kills my lower back.
Yeah.
If I sit like, I like to put my feet
under you.
Yeah, like tuck them next to me or something, and it just fucking hurts, and that is what makes me feel old.
Right. Yeah.
It's the watching TV.
Yeah. No, I feel that too, because just this past couple days, not working, taking some time off because of this arm. First off, what a waste of fucking time. There's so many projects that I have to get done.
Oh yeah, I have so much shit to do at home.
And I can't, because I don't want to fuck up my arm. And it's like, I use my arm for use your arm for everything.
Yeah, and that's your right arm.
And it's so annoying because when I do work, which I'm working very soon, how the fuck is that going to be? I can't take the seats out of cars. I won't be able to take seats out of cars. But just sitting around doing nothing is such a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like I cannot see myself being a person that just sits at home watching TV all day.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not fucking working, when I'm not working, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
There's always got to be something going on for me. And it's like, oh, it's so fucking annoying. The good news is I haven't really had any rocks or any energy drinks. I have had Spark. So I have had Spark only because that's just like, I forget that you challenged me to not have any caffeine. But I haven't had any energy drinks since Saturday, which I don't even know what today is. What is today?
Today's
Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So that's a good couple of days because I'm used to drinking those every single fucking day.
Any headaches or anything?
No.
Good.
It doesn't fuck with me like that, really.
It does me. I haven't.
Well, no, and we've talked about that. I mean, I think I am addicted in a sense, but at the same time, it's like when if I don't want it or need it in the moment, I don't need it. Right. And I'm very aware of, like, I have a couple in the fridge right now, and it's like, I could drink it just to give me that feel of, but what the fuck am I going to do with that energy? I'm not going to waste it.
That's true.
So, and then because I get really irritated when I can't do stuff. Like right now, I have so many things because Aaliyah moved out, so that guest room needs to be revamped, and I need to go through the garage and get rid of a bunch of shit. I have fucking projects. So if I took an energy drink, I would be forced to do stuff.
Yeah. Well,
because that's how I fucking roll.
He never sits still.
Yeah.
And so this is incredibly challenging.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I know that.
See my fucking legs.
Yeah, I know. He's angry.
I am. It's irritating because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of fucking energy. Yeah. And that's when I start feeling old. That's when I start feeling old, is when I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
Right? Because I just fucking want to be doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Saturday
I'm looking
was
forward
a
to getting the MRI here.
I very rarely sit and watch TV. I don't even like sitting and watching TV at night with the kids. Ruby will be like, "Hey,
or something."
No. No, because I'm like, I have other stuff I could be doing.
There's
like,
so much other things to be doing.
Like cleaning the kitchen, like whatever it may be.
No, I already know. Yeah.
And so
mom stuff, work stuff, wife stuff. There's all kinds of stuff to be doing.
Yeah, besides like sitting around, but. It was nice to like watch this series with the kids. It was the Power of the Rings or something on Amazon.
Oh yeah. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, it was fun to like have that kind of like bonding time with the kids, but still, I don't like sitting around all day.
Yeah,
it fucking hurts.
I found a movie that you could watch with the kids that would be good. Maybe it's called The Portable Door. We watched it last night. It's just I don't know if it's a Disney movie or if it's something. It's good though. It would be a good movie for you to watch with the kids.
Nice.
But yeah, good for you. Yeah, you're getting old, so that's just how it is. Isn't that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I'm almost middle-aged. I plan on living until like 85 at least.
Fuck that, dude. I want to live to maybe 55. Fuck.
You only have like 2 years.
Fuck you. I'm 47, man. I know. I got a whole bunch of years to go.
9, 7, 8. 8.
Well, you know what's funny is it's interesting because I was listening to somebody or something, and it's like people work till they're mid-aged, right? Middle-aged, 65 generally. That's not fucking middle-aged because motherfuckers aren't living to be 100.
No, that's not middle-aged.
You're working 75% of your lifetime.
I would say 40 is middle-aged.
Yeah, I'd say 35, 40 is middle-aged, right? So you're working well into 70+% of your life, depending on when you start working. I started working as a teenager, right? Young.
Me too.
Under the table, start working like 13 years
Not
old,
me,
stuff like that. So
legal.
But the point is you don't. If you work till you're 65, you literally maybe have 15 years, right?
Yeah.
To enjoy life after that. Fuck that. Shit's got to change. That's why people got to hustle and just retire early. Yeah. Right? But that's in this environment that we're in right now, this atmosphere of the world, there's no fucking way. You can't get ahead. You cannot get ahead.
I mean, there's the hustle and like retire early, but also there's a like just enjoy life as it comes.
Well,
like
take the time. Like right now.
Yeah, take the time now because you may not live till you're fucking 70.
Well, and that's kind of my mentality on almost everything. You know that. It's like you focus so heavily on a future that you may not fucking get. Right. You're working so hard right now for a future that may not even fucking happen for you. Just fucking love this moment right here, right now. Yeah. Be in this moment. And most people can't because they're so focused on the hustle. They're so focused on a future. They're so focused on this idea of success. For me, success is enjoying this moment right now. Yeah. That's what fucking success is, right? Even the little tasks that I don't get paid for, as long as I'm accomplishing my goals and my tasks, that's success for me, regardless of how much money I have in my pocket. You know, because money is not my defining thing. That does not define me or success in my mind at all. You could be the richest motherfucker in the world and you're going to be a dick and you're not successful as far as I'm concerned. Right? Right? Because if you're not happy with your life, how is that fucking successful? You've just wasted your whole fucking life for money. Yeah. Right? And you've not enjoyed anything.
To what end? Yeah.
So, but, you know, obviously you have to feed your family. You have to survive. So you have to work, and that's the what is that, the hamster wheel that they've put us on, that we've been allowed to put ourselves in, I think. Yeah. Anyways, long story short, enjoy your moment. Because you're getting older. Going back to that birthday thing. Yeah. How old exactly? I know you're not supposed to ask people that, but.
Why?
I don't know. It's just that thing. You never ask a woman how old she is. Well, fuck you. How old are you?
Huh? I'm 40. I'll be 41. I am 41.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Did Ruby, I was trying on jeans and Ruby's like, those make you look 30 years younger. I was like, 30? Really?
Well, really? 30 years younger?
And she's like, maybe 20.
Now I'm 11?
I was like, 30? Like, how old am I? It was a funny conversation.
Yeah, guess you had to be there.
Yes. That was your, like, that Count
Dracula?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I had something more profound to say, but that's where we're at.
Okay. So you done? We done?
I don't have really much else to talk to. I didn't think about Fuck.
This was not supposed to be a pod talk.
No, and so I hadn't really like thought about guest. Like, oh, let's talk about. Yeah. Not that we necessarily do, but there's not.
In this person's defense, we talked to him a week ago. In our defense, You're a grown ass man. I'm not going to remind you or anybody else that comes on this fucking show. If you want to come on as a guest, you better remember, because I'm not a fucking secretary. That being said, it's all good. We'll schedule them again and we'll do it some other time when it works.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Okay. We done?
Okay, bye-bye.
Peace!